some women don't chase. They don't plead, they don't bargain, they don't wait at the door of a man's affection. And yet, long after they leave the room, their presence lingers like perfume in an empty corridor. This is not coincidence. It is the moment she has slipped beneath his defenses and entered his unconscious mind. The archetypal setup. Carl Jung taught that a man's inner world is guarded by shadows, projections, wounds, and the anima, the hidden feminine image buried deep within him. Most women never touch this hidden realm. They stay in the surface games, charm, validation, approval. But an archetypal woman moves differently. She awakens something he cannot name, yet cannot escape. Her silence weighs more than her words. Her gaze feels like a mirror to the parts of himself he has avoided. Her absence feels sharper than her presence. First turning point, shadow disruption. When she enters his unconscious, the man feels an unease he cannot explain. He begins to see her in places she is not, remembering fragments of her voice in the stillness of the night. This is not obsession born of possession. It is obsession born of disruption. She has brushed against his shadow, and the shadow resists. It tells him stories. She's dangerous. She's too much. She must be controlled. But beneath the resistance is recognition. For the first time, he is face to face with the unhealed fractures in himself. Second turning point, ego cracks. The ego fights back. He grows defensive, distant, or strangely reactive. He cannot admit it, but her detachment terrifies him more than her affection. Because when she does not chase, when she does not bend, he realizes that his worth is no longer dictating her value. She has stepped outside the drama he unconsciously rehearses, and suddenly the roles collapse. In that silence, his own neediness echoes louder than her words ever could. Third turning point, the anima awakens. Every man carries within him the image of the eternal feminine, the anima. When she enters his unconscious, she stirs that archetype awake. He projects onto her both his longing and his fear, his desire and his denial. One moment she is salvation, the next she is threat. This oscillation is not about her at all. It is his psyche attempting to reconcile what he has repressed. She becomes the mirror in which he finally sees his unloved parts. And that is why he cannot forget her. Psychological contrast, stoicism, and trauma. The Stoics would say, nothing external can disturb the soul, unless the soul gives permission. Yet trauma writes another story. A man who has never confronted his wounds gives permission without knowing it. The empowered feminine presence does not heal him. She exposes him. And exposure is unbearable to a man who fears his own depths. This is why he swings between craving her and resenting her, between reaching out and pulling away. Empowerment through detachment. For the archetypal woman, the power is never in pursuit.